everybody. Today I'm gonna be doing the May monthly recommendations video, which is a Goodreads group started by Kayla Rain and Trina between chapters, and I'll put their links down below. And this month's topic is friendship. And I go, yeah, I'll try it. I'm so nervous about reviews and recommendations, are just stuff I get really super nervous about, so I hope this turns out okay. I'm going to do some honorable mentions first, and then I'll get into the ones I'm going to talk about a little more than this. My honorable mentions are the Titan series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. It has like a few different, like there's a friend group in it, which I'm not gonna name all the characters, but there's a friend group in it. My favorite friendship out of that trilogy, it only has 2 books so far, but anyway, is Josie and Deacon. And Deacon was also in the Covenant series because Titan is a spin-off of her Covenant series. The other honorable mention is Ivy and Tink from her new series Wicked, also by Jennifer L. Armentrout. And the other honorable mention is Kinsey and Razor from the Call of the Forgotten series by Julie Kagawa, which is a spin-off of her Iron Fae series. And I'm going to just mention some series briefly before I get into the meat of the video. Books, these are trilogies or series that have really good groups of friends in it. Sweet Evil Trilogy by Wendy Higgins. Viola Eden chapters by Jessica Shirvington. The Iron Fae series by Julie Kagawa. The Covenant series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. And Dark Hunters by Sherilyn Keenan. And now into my main choices for this topic. At number 6, I know it's not Top 5 Wednesday, I know, totally different group, is the Violet and Steph from the Viola Eden chapters by Jessica Shirvington, as I just mentioned. I don't own this book. I checked it out from the library. I checked them out from the library back when I was reading them. So I'm doing this from memory. Okay, the series is roughly about like angels, but not in heaven. They're on Earth, and there's like Nephilim and Grigori and a bunch of different, like there's a chart in the books that shows you like all the different levels of angels and what kind they are and so forth. And excuse me. And there's like this, and there's, of course, there's good angels, and there's, the light angels, and there's the dark angels, and the main character, Violet, it starts with her 17th birthday, I think, if I remember correctly. And she lost her mom died during childbirth, so her dad raised her, and she doesn't know what she is. She just thought she was, human and all that. And, she knows this guy named Lincoln Woods, or Link, as he's called, for short. He's kind of like helping her train because she's on the track team and at school, and she has a thing for him and all that. And then, but so much happens. I'm trying to make you want to read this. This is not my forte, people. And then there's this evil angel, and then they have to go find these artifacts and to stop said bad angels, and A lot of action, adventure, some romance, angst, because of course it's YA, so teen angst. Don't get enough of that, really. But it is a really good series. It has, majority of it's enjoyable, so. Okay. Oh, get to the point of the friendship. Steph was Violet's best friend, has been for years before any of this all happened, and I love their friendship because Steph, when she finds out about all this, she doesn't really get too freaked out. She kind of jumps in and helps do research, and she sticks with Violet the entire 5-book series, and they have a really strong friendship. Steph's hilarious. She's really they're just really good friends, and there's like I said, there's a good solid, they're not just a team, but they do become friends and almost like a second family, and so that's why I put it in here. Sorry if I feel a little shaky, it's late, but anyway. Okay, number 5, my next choice or mention is the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and the friendship I'm going to talk about, for those of you who have read it, you probably know who I'm going to talk about. Back is Katie and Dee, who Katie and her mom moved to Virginia. I think it's Virginia. Yeah. And this isn't really spoilers. It's kind of like the whole premise of the series, so even if you haven't read it yet, you pretty much know this much. And Damon and Dee and they're next door neighbors, and they have a secret. They're not who they appear to be, kind of thing. And Dee is the sweetest thing. And no matter what her and her family have gone through since they've lived in Virginia, lived where they are now, well, I'm just gonna say it, they're aliens. They're from another planet. It's not a spoiler, believe me, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in that series. Despite what's going on, Dee is just, she wants a friend that, she hasn't grown up with. She wants to make new friends. She's like, oh, Katie's nice, I like her, I want to be her friend, and then most of the series, they're really close, and they're important to each other. Katie's important to Dee, and Dee's important to her, and there's a point towards the later part of the series where something happens where they kind of aren't as close, but by the end of the series they do come close again, which is great. So that's why that was my pick. I'm sorry I'm not very articulate right now. I'm doing my best. Okay, now to my next choice. I wasn't sure about putting this series in because for reasons, but I decided to do it because why not? Is the Twilight series by Stephenie Meyer, and I'm just gonna mention some of the strong friendships. Obviously, I like these friendships or love them. One of the other, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have them on here. I put my honorary mention for this series is Bella and Alice, because I don't think Bella's a good friend. Now that she's a vampire, she's probably better about it, but as a human, she sucked as a friend. Pretty much. Because she's all about Edward. Which Edward didn't want, by the way. That was all on Bella, but anyway. But other friendships that I really love in the series are Jacob Embry and Quill all from the wolf pack. They've been friends since they were little, and Quill and Jacob are like second cousins, so they're, related too. I love how, even with the whole drama with the wolf pack and Breaking Dawn, Embry and Quill stuck with Jacob the entire time, because they didn't think Sam was right, so they're like, no, we're sticking with our friend, and I really appreciate them for that. I love all three characters in that set of friends. Next one is Edward and Seth. That friendship was so sweet, because, like, you wouldn't expect, because Seth, like Edward said, Seth has, like, the purest heart, like, purest mind and purest heart, that he's ever, met, or mind that he's read. And then there's Charlie and Billy, and then Carlisle, and all the vampires that helped them in Breaking Dawn. And the Cullens and the Denali Covens, minus Serena, because she's a traitor. Beep. So, those are all, and there's also, other friendships, kind of, with Bella and Angela and all that, but anyway. Yes, I know it's real, but it is mostly about the romance, and there is action in it, but there is, friendships in it too, which is why I put it in here. Okay, my next pick is Lady Midnight, which is the first book in the Cassandra Clare's new trilogy, The Dark Artifices. That was first announced, I kept calling it Dark Artifacts, because I had never heard of an artifice, so I was like, it's a dark artifact! Oh, no, it's artifice, okay. I don't even know why I knew the way it was spelled, I kept going to artifact, but anyway. And the friendship that I enjoy from the first book, and I'll probably enjoy it in the other ones as well, is Emma Carstairs and Christina Rosales. And, because I know a lot of you have read the book so far or are going to read it, but just a quick summary. They've only known each other for, a couple months or 3 months maybe, since Christina came up from the Mexico Institute. And she's kind of doing like I think it's like, not an exchange program, but kind of like that, where like, because she's going to other institutes. I guess I don't know why she chose the LA one. Maybe she just wanted to visit LA. I don't know. But Christina's more grounded, where Emma's more, impulsive. Impulsive, but Christina's more of a, thinker. So they kind of balance each other out. And I love Christina. Emma, I think I need another book to warm up to her completely. I don't dislike her, it's just that I like Christina more, but I think they have a really good friendship, a really healthy friendship, and so I think that's going to continue throughout the trilogy, and who knows what other friendships will happen, in the last two books either, so that's why I put it there, because I really enjoyed their friendship in the first book. And I only have two more book series to talk about, and then for this video. And the next one isn't the only adult series in this. I hope that's allowed. If not, I'm sorry. So sorry. It's the Black Dagger Brotherhood by J.R. Ward, and my favorite friendship in there, no, let me explain what it's about right quick. Just a brief summary. It's about these vampire warriors who fight these things called lessers, which are kind of like undead. They're not zombies, but they're undead. And they hunt the lessers, because lessers go after humans and also vampires on occasion, because the vampires try to stop them, so that makes the Lessers, enemies of both humans and vampires. And it's these band of, in this series, vampires aren't immortal. They only live to 500 to 1,000 years at the most. And they also can teleport. And there's so much more to it, but I can make a whole video on that. Yeah, but I'll leave information on a little bit of the series and the author down below if you want to look it up. Friendships, I enjoy. All the brothers in the Brotherhood are really close because they have to, because they fight, together and all that. So they have to trust each other and have each other's backs. I love Butch, Vicious, and Rage's friendship. It's so freaking hilarious. I love the brother's sense of humor. It meshes with mine mostly. Yes, they have weird names. I wholeheartedly agree with that. I think all of the brothers' wives, Brotherhood, the Brotherhood, not it's not, anyway. All the mates of the male vampires, let me just put it that way so it makes it sound better. They're friends, especially Mary and Bella, who are rage and sadist mates, and all the females have really good close friendship with each other. So yeah, there's a lot of good friendships in that series. And my last series I'm going to talk about, which will come to a surprise to no one who's ever watched any of my videos, is The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare, which has all my favorite friendships in it, and I don't think it gets credit for the great friendships in the series. I mean, that series, nobody brings up the great friendships in those books that I've ever heard. Nobody really brings it up too much. So I'm looking at the paper. I just don't want to forget anything and have to re-record. And Magnus and Clary, Simon and Jordan, Isabel and Clary, Jocelyn and Luke, who I consider have a great friendship because they were friends for over 20 years before they even became a couple. Jason and Alec, who were best friends and also parabatai. And my number one favorite friendship of all books and of this series is Clary and Simon. Because even though Simon had a thing for her for years and they briefly dated and all that, they still, even after that didn't work out, spoiler, they stayed best friends, and I just love those two. I mean, I just love that friendship so much. It makes me so happy. So that's why I picked that. I recommend the series for so many reasons. I adore the books, but I would never these are just series that if you're looking for good friendships, all these books have good to great friendships in them. I'm just recommending them, but I'm not saying that, just because I love them, you're going to love them. I would never do that. I should go into advertising. I'm really, really excellent at selling things. But that is all the books I'm going to talk about in this video. I hope I sounded pretty coherent, I hope. I hope I made sense. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments. And peace.